Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one is titled How Do Others Romanticize You? All right, this reading is inspired by Libra season. Happy birthday, Libra. And it is meant to give you a glimpse of what others are thinking about when they are romanticizing you, fantasizing about you, in the most romantic way possible. All right, some messages may come up a bit lusty, but we'll see if we can kind of, make it more lovey-dovey, if possible, more Venus ruled, if you know what I mean. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Everything may not resonate, and that's completely fine. You have 8 options to choose from on the screen. Choose more than one if you feel drawn to more than one. And this reading is all inclusive. I'm starting to notice that I'm getting more male subscribers. I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Even if the images are of feminines or women in general, these readings still include you. Boom. If you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. And let's get started. Hi, pile 1. You're the pile that chose image 1. Pile 1, before we actually get into your pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. Also, I was humming a song when I was shuffling your cards. It was Paper Soldiers by Brent Faiyaz featuring Junie. All right, so for some of you that may be relevant. I don't know if some of you guys are going through some form of a glow up. I don't know if some of you guys are, making money. I don't know if some of you have left an environment behind. It's funny because I do feel like some of you could have recently moved, or there's something here about you traveling or just not being at home that's significant in this reading, because I feel like the people who are romanticizing you most are people that you might not know, or at least people that aren't from where you're from. So these could be people of other cultures. This could be people from other places. There's something here about it not being people that you are completely comfortable or familiar with. So even if these are people that you know of, these are still people that have some sort of significant difference between you and them. All right. So again, different cultures, different backgrounds, maybe don't even know you at all, maybe in another state, could be seeing you while traveling, things like that. Because I do want to talk about when these people are romanticizing you and like where or what kind of situation or scenario this would be in. I'm getting like this could be traveling. All right. Some of you guys get romanticized most when you're traveling. Some of you also, again, get romanticized most when, for somebody in here, you get romanticized most when you're not around your family. Okay. Now, if you are someone that has kids or has a literal like wife, husband, whatever it is, you could be getting romanticized away from them. If you guys are like, on a large scale, this could be you taking a business trip or you traveling on your own, but you have a family back home. But if this is a situation where it's something more like smaller scale, this could be like you at a farmer's market and you step away from your family. Okay. You're at a stand and your family's back there, but you're not with them. This could also be if you're not married or have kids or anything like that. This could be like your, immediate family. So your siblings, your parents, if you're someone that's around them a lot, or if you are in scenarios where they are around majority of the time. I am getting when you're pulled away from these people, when you're pulled away from your comfort zone, this is when you are being romanticized. All right. Specifically, when you possibly are escaping a bit. So for some of you, people romanticize you when they are seeing you out and about. Maybe you're out for a night. Maybe you are, again, like you could be shopping, you could be traveling, you could be exploring an area. Maybe there's something about like you being curious and looking around, or being like ending up in areas where you normally wouldn't be. So I don't know if you guys are like this. I'm like this, but I'm the type of person that likes to visit different types of markets. Okay. Not all the time, but like, I love a good Asian market, Indian market, anything like that. The international markets are the best, especially when it comes to like produce and things, or even like rice. But I'm getting like that type of vibe. Like if any of you are going to some sort of place where there's a large amount of people who are of another culture, they're watching you. Somebody in there is watching you. Somebody is in there watching you write or watching you like try out things or talk to people or think or something like that. Like there's something here about somebody watching you do things and kind of be in your own little world. Before I actually go further into this message, because I'm already going in, let me name the numbers, let me name the signs, right? Okay, so I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces. Wait, let me do the numbers first. I'm seeing 4, 12, 16, 7, 27, and 48. Okay, these are the relevant numbers in this pile. Could be birthdays, ages, things like that. Somebody could be an Aries or a Taurus or a Cancer. Someone could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Someone could be a Cancer or a Leo. Someone could be a Virgo or a Libra. Capricorn moon is significant. I'm also getting Aquarius. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag. All right. Now, how do others romanticize you? So I've already set the scene, right? The way people are romanticizing you, pile 1, is in a way where you are very open to them. So similar to how I brought up that whole Paper Soldier song in the beginning, maybe some of you look very wealthy, okay? Maybe some of you look very affluent. I don't care if you're dressed down or what. Some people just look wealthy even if they're not trying, right? That's the thing. So I'm getting the vibe where you could be dressed down. Some of the wealthiest people are dressed down. I'm getting like some of you could be dressed down. Some of you guys could be just hanging out. Some of you guys could be walking around. Some of you could even be like thrift shopping or shopping in general, or like doing things that seem like, if this is in another country or another continent. I am getting an energy here too of like you being in street markets, things like that, being around people that again may not be used to seeing people like you. And if this is just simply in another state or another city, it's still giving the vibe that maybe there's something about you that these people are like, I don't see people like that often, or I don't see people with hair like that often, or I don't see people with eyes like that often. Like there's something here about people looking at you and viewing you as exotic. All right. Whether you're white, black, Asian, Indian, Spanish, don't matter. African, I'm getting somebody in here. People are viewing you as exotic, and they romanticize you in a way where you are seeing them. Okay. These are people that potentially know they can't date you. Pile 1, which is kind of sad, but depending on their circumstances, maybe these people feel like, oh, this person is of another culture, I can't date them. Or, oh, this person doesn't speak my language, I can't date them. But they feel like they imagine a scenario where your love transcends those barriers, okay? And even if these are people that know you, that are of another culture or something like that, they still kind of romanticize that. There's something here about people feeling like there's a barrier there, like maybe your family wouldn't approve or their family wouldn't approve, but in another world or in another, on another timeline, this would just be love. You would see them for who they are. They would see you for who you are. Some of these people, especially if you are in another country or continent or wherever you are when you're around these people, they imagine like traveling with you or going to your homeland or being in your environment and you visiting theirs. Like I'm getting like imagery of like animals and things as well. So Maybe some of you are even dealing with people who are like in very exotic places. Or maybe you're traveling to very exotic places. I get the vibe that these people are like romanticizing you in a way where you're just super open to what it is that they know and what they experience and what they're into. Okay? Because maybe these people are into things that they don't think that you're into. I'm also getting something here too where it's like, if this isn't someone just completely in a whole nother place, speak a whole nother language type of vibe, if this is somebody in your vicinity or someone that knows you, but maybe they're of another background or of another culture or from another place, another state, whatever it is, I'm also getting this energy here where like people romanticize this energy of like you being very serious about them. Some of you have a very serious energy to you. Or maybe you come off very jokey and they just romanticize the idea of you being serious. Like if you are someone that's very fun and flirty, and because I do kind of get that energy from you. Some of you are very open. I'm even getting like some of y'all are a little like defensive. So even though you are very sweet or you are very kind, you don't come off like the type of person that would be open to this person's advances or open to how people would want to approach you. And for those of you that are in relationships that have families, like I said, there's even this energy here of people feeling like, yeah, this person is friendly, but they're taken, you know what I mean? Like there's this vibe of like, oh, well, this person has kids, so clearly they can't be with me. But in another world or, you know, in another scenario, I would take them back to my country, or I would move them in with me, or they would take me with them. You know, like they would take me with them. Like they would want me to be their step parent, or, you know, the step parent of their kids, or they would want to, I don't know, like there's this energy here of like, even if you don't have kids, these are people that imagine a scenario where you accept them. These are people that feel like you wouldn't accept them. Okay? And they're really, really, really like putting you on a pedestal. Pile one. I don't know what you look like. I don't know what your body type is like. And it doesn't matter what you look like, honestly. I mean, whatever you look like is what these people like. So regardless of what other beauty standards are or how you're seen and, you know, in your hometown, I'm getting like where you are, wherever these people are seeing you in these markets, you know, in the other country, you know, on the other continent, whatever it is, wherever you're being seen, these people are like, that's why I'm getting like, maybe these people think you're affluent. Like if you're coming from, I just saw 1111 on the time. If you're coming from a country that makes more money or is wealthier than the country you're in, these people might think you're a celebrity. These people might think you're a celebrity, pile one. These people might think that you're someone. Some of you just have that type of energy. Like some of you carry like a star power. So regardless of, you know, where you come from, these are people that are viewing you like, I wonder who this person is raised by, like what the background of their family is. Some of you come off like you come from a very wealthy family, and these people are romanticizing the idea of like, oh my gosh, what if this person like married me and then all of a sudden I'm wealthy too? Or you know, what if we got married and people want to marry you? Because it's not even like it's a lot of cards out here around marriage, but I do feel like people want to marry you. People are like, what if we, or maybe these are people who come from a culture where marriage is like a primary thing. I'm getting this vibe where it's like people are like, what if they met me and fell in love and, you know, wanted to marry me, and we have this big wedding and they, you know, take care of me and they fly me away, and I'm getting that type of vibe. Yeah. Or I fly them away, you know, take it how it resonates, masculine or feminine. But yeah, for those of you that are in relationships, these people definitely imagine you leaving a relationship behind for them. Like realizing that your partner is a cheater, or realizing that like whoever you're decided to be with, whatever culture you're with, whoever you're with is like not the one, and you want to be with them because they are your peace, or they are what you want, or they are an escape from what you know. Like there's a lot of people that romanticize the idea of like, I am your escape. Okay. For those of you where it's like you could be someone that someone wants to take care of, right? Because some of these people, it kind of feels like some of these people want to be saved by you. Pile one, I'm not going to lie. Like, there's something about your energy that makes these people feel like you could save me. You could change my life. You're handsome. You're beautiful. You would love me, right? Whatever it is. For the men, it's definitely given like these are people that want to be saved by you, or who feel like you would be able to take them away and change their whole reality. And even if they're from the same country as you, same thing. They could be from another culture and they're like, this person would change my life. Like, if I'm struggling right now, this person would change my life. But I'm getting an energy here too where if you are a feminine, some of these masculines may want to, like, they want to save you. Some of them may feel like you could save them too, but I'm really getting like they want to save you. Like, even if you are wealthy, even if you are affluent, these are people that feel like, oh, what if I had enough money or was able to take this person away and change their life, and, you know, we could live together and build a family together, and I would let this person, like, I don't know, like roam the land, roam the land and walk around barefoot. And we would have events where we get dressed up, and then we'd also enjoy our time together in my, you know, out in nature. Like, these people romanticize you being with them in nature. Okay. Masculines and feminines. I am getting a strong natural nature type of vibe. Okay. For my masculines in here, these people who are romanticizing you, they think you are they think you're very attractive, but they also think you're like very smart. So some of these people feel like you would teach them things, and you would, I don't know, like, help them learn more about whatever it is that you know that's made you so wealthy, so affluent, so stable. You know, if you are traveling to other countries and things like that, these are people that are like, this person must have the money to travel here. So how did they do that? Maybe they'll teach me. Maybe they'll show me, you know. They think you like journal, or like you're, again, I was getting this whole signing thing. People think you're like signing contracts, doing business deals. Like, there's something about your energy that feels this way. And I don't care how you look. Again, I can't stress that enough. Some of y'all, because the image is giving like, it's a pretty chill guy. That guy's actually a model, I believe. So, I mean, you could be very model-esque as well. But I'm picking up on this energy where it's like, some of y'all could be a little, you know, rugged looking. Like, you look like you know, you're just chilling out, whatever it is. Even with that type of look, people assume you got money. People assume you got money. And they feel like you, or at least you got more money than them. Masculine or feminines, at least you got more money than them. They feel like you have more money than them, and they feel like you would be able to save them, take them away, and they would take care of you. My masculines, the feminines want you to take them away so they can take care of you. Like, they want it to be a mutual save. They don't want it to just be them being saved. They want to save you too. They feel like you might be stressed out. You know, you work too much, and they want to be there for you. And, you know, while you also are paying all the bills or something like that. And then for my feminines in here, I'm getting that vibe as well, but more so like, again, they are providing for you. Very traditional views in this pile. The people that are wanting you are imagining a very traditional lifestyle, but one where like there's adversity for some reason. They feel like in the midst, it's kind of giving like a star-crossed lovers vibe that was able to make it. Okay. So even if people aren't for your relationship, they feel like you and them would like be against all odds and choose love no matter what, and, you know, travel the world or move away together, and you would get your justice. You both would get your justice. If you're married, you'd get divorced and you would choose them, and you would get remarried and you would live a better life with them, and they'd raise your kids and everything. But I'm getting like, or if you don't have kids, they're like, we'll have kids. I'll be the first person to have kids with. I'm just getting this vibe where like people want to build a whole new life with you. Yeah. I also get a vibe where like some of the romantic thoughts people have around you are like that you are their twin, or like you are such a strong soulmate. Like, that's why I'm getting this star-crossed lovers. Like, what are the odds that we met in India? It's like that type of vibe. What are the odds that we're on this island and we met? We're in Puerto Rico, and you look at a woman and this woman's like, oh my God, what if we fell in love right now? Or like, even if you're in America, some of you guys, you have friends or people around you, and this person's looking at you and they're like, what if we fell in love right now? Like, what would happen? Would we have to leave the country? Would we have to leave the country? Like, or even a masculine, again, like masculines and feminines, this is both for you, but I'm getting this vibe where it's like people are like, what would happen? What would happen if we fell in love right now? And then it's like this whole whirlwind romance and all these different things, and you would finally open up and you would heal them and you would love them, and you're very jokey and funny all the time, but when it comes to them, you don't play. That's what they want. People like want it to be a thing where it's like when it comes to them, you don't play. And you don't want to end it with them either. These are people that, like, if you chose to leave something else behind, your family behind, your country behind, your previous relationship behind, to be with them, they would want this to be a forever thing. These aren't people that want temporary relationships with you. When they romanticize you, when they're talking to you, whether they're ringing you up or just having conversations, these are people that are thinking about long-term relationships where you finally met the one. Like they are the one you've been looking for. That's how they feel. All right, so that's all I got. Pile 1, intense energy in this pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 2. You're the pile that chose image 2. Before we actually get into your pile, let's get into your numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. Also, before I got into your pile, while I was shuffling the tarot, I channeled Only You by Ashanti. All right, so some of y'all might look like Ashanti. Some of y'all got that Ashanti vibe. It's funny too, because Ashanti is a Libra. What are the odds? Like, I love my spirit guides. They make me channel songs that are right in alignment with with the season. Like, I'm pressed. But let's get into the numbers, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up on. So I'm seeing 32, 48, 25, 6, 22, and 24. Those could be relevant numbers for you. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini, a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Wait, is that it? 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo. Someone could be a Cancer or a Gemini. Someone could be an Aries or a Taurus. Someone could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Virgo, Cancer, Gemini again. Yep. What else? I'm seeing Libra, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. I don't know if those were all the signs, but those are the primary signs that are out here. Now, you could be any other sign too. You don't have to be the signs that I named. But this is what people are fantasizing about. Now, I told the last pile that I wanted to give you guys a glimpse of where these people are romanticizing you, or how they're romanticizing you, like what scenario this would be in, like setting a scene. For some of you, this is in your daily routines. Okay, so if you have any daily routines or things that you do daily, this is where people are romanticizing you. For some of you, this is in person. For others of you, this is online. All right, and I'm getting this energy here of people either hearing you speak or having conversations with you, and or people seeing you do your everyday routine. So you're going to the gym, you're going to the market, you're going to the coffee shop, you're going to the post office, you're going for a walk, you are going to work. Like, I'm getting some of you are doing your daily routine. Somebody in here, you garden. People are seeing you garden. Some of you go for swims. You go for a swim in your pool or at the beach daily. Some of y'all go into your mailbox in your pajamas, and these people are seeing you. You're driving in your car. Like, I'm getting this is an everyday thing. You're getting romanticized every day. Okay. People in this pile. I mean, everybody probably is getting I mean, I don't think everybody's getting romanticized every day, but for you in specific, pile two, you definitely are getting romanticized every day. People are watching you every day. So I don't know if you're doing something online. I don't know if you're doing something in person, but there's something here about people watching you every day. And for a lot of you, people think you're unattainable. All right, man, person, woman, man, woman, person, whoever's in this pile, people think you're unattainable. People think you are top tier. You know, you are very quote unquote high value. You are ideal. Okay. So again, regardless of how you think you look, some people in here might be like, I don't know. But honestly, I feel like whoever chose this pile, like, you're a baddie. You're a baddie and you probably know you're a baddie, and baddies love you too, right? Period. Everybody on my channel is a baddie, to be to be quite honest. Everybody on my channel is pretty bad. Not all of you. I mean, no, all of you. Not all of you would agree to that, is what I was gonna say, but for majority of you, like every person that I've seen, even down to my subscribers, if you are actually the ones that are in your little abbeys, I'm like, okay, you know, period. So I'm getting this vibe though, that like some of you may have those types of interactions with people. Even me saying that, pile, even me saying that, pile two, some of you might be the type of people where like someone will see your Avi on a comment section somewhere online, whatever it is, and they might just go cyber stalk you. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I feel like the people who are romanticizing you are people that imagine chasing you, or finally catching your attention somehow and building a life with you. Yeah. Like, they feel like because your options are so wide and vast and open that it's very hard to get a chance with you. These are people that may feel like you normally are letting people go. These are people that think you have a lot of options. So they feel like you're not the type to settle down. You could be single currently. So these people feel like you don't settle down. Or you just come off like the type of person that has a lot of options and you just haven't found the right one. And if this is the case, these are people that are romanticizing them being the right one, them being the one you choose, you being a light in their lives, you being someone that, like, they think that you're just going to be like, you're the answer to all their prayers. For real. These are people that feel like you would be the thing that would help them become more adventurous, or you would be the thing that would make them feel at home with themselves. You would make them feel more confident. You would make them be more healthy. You know, you would make them be more active. You're arm candy for sure. They feel like you are arm candy. Yeah, for a lot of you. You would make them feel like, I don't know, they think you'd be a peacekeeper. Like, if they have conflict in their life, for some reason, I don't know why. I mean, this is romanticized. So even if these people have conflict in their life, or people don't really like them, or they're having issues with others or something like that, they feel like you being there would either be an escape from the drama. Like, if they are struggling with other people or having conflict, or if most people don't like them, they feel like being with you, you would be like, nobody else matters. You know, I want you. Like, you're the one that I want. Or I'll love you. Like, even if other people aren't loving you, I'll love you. Like, they envision that type of scenario. But I'm also getting an energy here where, like, if they are in conflict with other people, you would be the solution. Like, they feel like you would be the type of person where, you know how I'm thinking about Upgrade You by Beyonce, because in the song she says something like, I'll come with you to compliment the deal. Like, if it's a business meeting or anything like that. Some of you, these are people that romanticize you in a way where it's like, you're coming with them to the party, to the family event, to the deal, and people like them more because you're there. Okay, these are the type of fantasies that they have. They go outside and maybe they don't look their best, or maybe they normally don't look their best, or maybe they're, you know, it might not even be that they don't look their best. Like, some of these people may actually be attractive, but they're putting you on a pedestal. And that is the downside of social media. I feel like some of these people definitely are, it's giving parasocial. Like, some of these people may actually be not viewing you in the healthiest of lights. Like, this isn't giving you're a regular person. Like, they think that you are a saint. They think that you are a baddie and you get everything that you want. They think that you're so handsome that there are no doors closed for you. Like, every door opens. Money's always coming in. They feel like you could have anybody you want. And some of y'all, maybe that is true for somebody in here, but I've seen some of the finest people not get who they want. So, I'm kind of getting this energy where some of you could even be in situations like that. Like, these are people that don't feel like you get cheated on. These are people that feel like you don't get played. These are people that feel like you barely have people around you. Like, they might assume that you have to be cautious about your friends or cautious about the people you let in your circle. Like, I'm getting that whole, like, I gotta watch my back because I'm not just anybody type of vibe. Like, some of you could be celebrities, or you're well known online, or you're just so attractive that people feel like you are getting a lot of attention, and they think that, like, I don't know, like, you struggle to open up, or you're not that open to people because of the things that you've experienced, but they want to be the one that you choose. These are people that, like, romanticize the idea of coming home to you and being with you and, being cozy together. Like, if you're someone that's online and you're dressed up a lot, or you always look well put together, they imagine what you look like in your downtime. And, like, you being around them, no makeup on, or you being around them just waking up, or you being around them when you're in the house and you're lounging. Like, these are people that are romanticizing seeing a part of you that others don't see. You just going with the flow with them. Like, these are people that feel like, even though they are viewing your life as very glamorous, to the point where some of y'all, again, I don't know how your money look. I don't know how your money look in real life, but some of these people feel like you are full of cash, like you are very abundant, and you're generous as well. These are fantasies, This doesn't mean that it isn't true, but I'm getting an energy here where it's like you're very wealthy and you're very generous, and they feel like you would be willing to share everything that you have, and you wouldn't want to let them go. And you never want to leave their side, okay? For the feminines in here, these are like people, whether you're into masculines or feminines, anybody that you're interested in romantically. For a lot of you in this pile, I feel like you pull all genders, you pull everybody. But I'm getting this energy here where, like, people imagine a reality where you don't want to leave them. So if you do come off like you're a little non-committal, or if you do come off like a little detached or a loner or anything like that, or if you look like an unapproachable baddie, or if you look like the type of guy that, like, normally, like, you're so good looking that you potentially could be a heartbreaker, there's this energy here of them feeling like, what if you saw me and I saw you and we dated or we got together and you just didn't want to let me go. Like, that's what they think about. Especially with only you. It's like, if you're a feminine, these are men that want you to, like, yearn for them. Like, where it's like, only you make me feel this way. You're the only person I've ever met that made me feel this way. That's what they want to hear from you. Or that's what they romanticize. Like, the idea of you being like, you're the only one that I've ever felt this way about. Or you're the only one that I've ever wanted to live with or be with or to show love to. Like, if I come off like I don't show love to people, you're the only person that I want to show love to like this. Some of y'all definitely could be in the LGBTQ community as well. Because I am getting, like, again, everybody's feeling this way. So even feminines that like feminines, masculines that like masculines, there are people who are like, I want to feel like I'm the one you choose. For some of you, if you are not in the LGBTQ, you could still have people outside of the LGBTQ who are like, oh, you haven't found the right person yet? It's me. Like, it, not trying to make it a joke, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting, like, the vibe of, like, oh, you haven't found the right man yet? Well, maybe you need a woman. Or, oh, you haven't found the right woman yet? Maybe you need a man. Okay? I'm getting that energy as well. Because you're just fine. Real fine. Very riled up. These people get very like, I just recently just did a reading that was called How Do You Light Their Fire? Y'all are lighting people's fires in this pile. There are people who are definitely turned on by you. They just imagine this scenario of you, like, because some of you could even be a bit mystical. Okay, maybe you're the type of person that talks about like mystical things, or maybe you're in a spiritual field, who knows. But I'm getting like, these people also just imagine you doing all your little mystical things around them. Okay, you know, like lighting your sage or lighting your incense, or doing a reading, or I don't know, reading up on things that are related to astrology or tarot, or spirituality in general, reading your little spiritual book next to them. Like they imagine that scenario. Or you like making your juice, your green juice, drinking your tea, making a smoothie. Like they think of all these things of you like doing very healthy things. You know who I'm getting? And if somebody, I'm cracking up. There's a man named, I want to say his name is Aaron Spady. Okay. That man looks like, that man looked like he came straight out of a storybook, that man. Whoever, I feel like his name is Aaron Spady. And for those of you that are watching that know, you know. He has a woman, so no disrespect, okay? They're both beautiful. I'm sure both of them would have chosen this bow. But I'm getting this energy of like him, where it's like he makes videos, like content of him chopping wood in the woods, chopping wood in the woods, and him making all his juice for the week, and him like, he has very long beautiful hair and this beautiful beard and this beautiful skin, and it's like he just looks like he was like he has magic powers, like magical powers. And I'm getting that vibe with you. Like some of y'all are so pretty, so handsome, that you look like you are magical, or your energy feels this way. Like even if these people haven't physically seen you, I'm getting that these people hear you daily. There's something here about seeing or hearing you daily, watching your stuff daily, or seeing you comment something daily, or seeing you teach something. Like they're able to see something about you that makes them view you as ideal. Okay, so even if these people are like sapiosexuals, whatever conversations you're having, the things that you're saying, the way that you sound, these are people that are like, oh my gosh, you are ideal. And maybe if they don't even physically know what you look like, they're like imagining scenarios where whatever their type is, you would be. And you would just be living your regular life with your brain. They love your brain. You would be living your regular life with them, and you would just be everything that they want. You would choose them. That's how they romanticize you. For some of you, these people would even be willing to like, I'm getting like, again, like with this whole idea that maybe you're well known or something. These could even be people that feel like you have some level of like celebrity, or it's kind of sad. Like maybe some of these people even feel like you wouldn't want to date them. Like you're so good looking or you're so attractive that you wouldn't be interested in them. So there's this vibe here too of it being like I'll be your secret. You know, if everybody, you know how you hear sometimes about music artists that frame themselves as being single so people can still desire them. Like that's a thing. Some people may feel like even if you are the dating type, you don't tell people when you're dating, or you don't tell people when you're in a relationship because of your image or whatever you're selling. I'm even getting an energy here of like, let's say you could be, and this isn't for everybody, but let's say you're on OF or something like that. Men, women, people don't matter. If you're someone that's in an industry where it's like, it's better for you to frame yourself as being single, these are people that are like wanting to be your secret girlfriend or secret boyfriend in the background. Okay. So you can make your money. Because for some reason, it feels like these people imagine you being at like home, or like, again, doing your daily routines and things like that, but just being very attractive amidst all of this. Okay. Like these are people that feel like you're pretty enough to get paid for being attractive. So whether you're making money online, you're doing content creation, something like that, these are people that feel like you're attractive enough to get paid for it. Or your brain is beautiful enough for you to get paid for it. They think you're paid. Yeah, I'm hearing getting paid young, getting paid. What is that, Young Dolph? I'm getting somebody in here, and you're probably cool. You're probably cool. So I am getting that energy, but that's all that I have in this pile 2. I hope that made sense for you. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 3. You are the pile that chose image 3. Before we actually get into this pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that could be relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 7, 45, 2, 39, 9, and 12. Those could be relevant numbers for this pile. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo, a Virgo or a Libra, an Aquarius or a Pisces. I'm also seeing Taurus. Someone could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Sagittarius and Capricorn again. I'm also getting Sagittarius. Sagittarius again. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Libra. Someone could be a Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Leo here. Leo moon in specific. Sun, moon, rising on Venus, but moon in specific. Someone could also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yep. Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries or Aquarius, Cancer, Aries or Scorpio. All right. These are the signs that are most prevalent in this pile. I got tickled by this storyline. So for some of you in this pile, because I wanted to include a pile that at least had a couple on it, just in case somebody in here, I mean, you could choose any pile, even if you're in a relationship, but some of you are in a relationship in this pile. I wanted to have a pile where there was more of a romantic relationshipy vibe. So for some of you, this is definitely your partner's thoughts. But for others of you, there are people out here who want to be your partner. The things that they are thinking about, specifically, and when it comes to the areas that you're in or when you're getting romanticized most, because I'm doing this in each pile, some of you, these people are seeing you in spaces where you have similar values to them. So if you go to a church or a mosque or something like that, I am getting like these could be people in those arenas or in those areas. Could even be people in a job. All right. These could be people at a job that are romanticizing you. This could also be people in some sort of like school, even maybe somewhere where you have to see people daily. And for some of you, this definitely could be like a school, specifically like something on a college campus. If you guys are in college, these are people that are romanticizing you. This could also be people who are of other cultures who are romanticizing you. Okay. These are people who are from different backgrounds that are romanticizing you, or people who you see when you're traveling. If you're traveling to different places, these are people that are romanticizing you. Yes, that's what I'm getting. These could also be, I am getting like a church vibe. Some of y'all could be seeing these people at church. If not church, something here about having similar values or morals. So potentially this could also be like a gym or like, I don't know. For some reason, I want to say the bank. Some people could be romanticizing you at the bank. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into what they are romanticizing. Or how do they romanticize about you? If these are people of other cultures, they definitely romanticize the idea of you wanting to be with them, like you having so much in common, even though you both are very different. Okay, like if you're of a different culture or you're from a different place, different continent, country, anything like that, these people are romanticizing the idea that you both are just perfect for each other. Somebody in here, you could be dealing with someone, you could either be very witchy or very magical, mystical, and you're dealing with someone that's like Christian or from I was gonna say from Islam. They could be Muslim or Jewish or anything like that. Some of you are dealing with someone. I struggle with that. Somebody in here could be dealing with someone that is of another belief system. Okay, so either you are Christian, Muslim, Jewish, and you're dealing with someone that is, what do you call it? Like you're getting romanticized by people who aren't religious, or you aren't very religious and you're getting romanticized by people who are. Okay, that's juicy. I like that. Spicy. This is juicy. I actually think that's beautiful. I feel like these are people that are trying to assimilate. They want to get on the same page. These are people that are like, can we transcend our differences? Like, I love your hijab. Like, I think you're beautiful. Can we get along? For some of you, this could be the case. Like, maybe you're dealing with someone currently, or you are in a relationship with someone of a different faith or background or anything like that. And they romanticize the fact that you both still are able to be with each other or have these similarities, even though there are also some very stark differences. These are people that like imagine being with you in different phases of life where you're changing. Okay, which is very interesting. I feel like these are some like real life fantasies. Like, this isn't like fantasies of things that kind of, don't seem realistic. These are real things. Like, you have people who are romanticizing the idea of like you cutting your hair or you changing your hair and them seeing you at a phase of life where your hair was another style, or like you growing your hair and them being with you and your hair's getting longer and you're changing it and all kinds of stuff and they're still with you. These are people that are romanticizing being around your friends and getting along with your friends and inviting you to friend gatherings or family events. Like, these are people that want to invite you to family events. These are people that are imagining healing past trauma with you. Okay? Getting into arguments and overcoming them with you. These are people that are imagining having kids with you. And if you don't want kids, it's definitely pets out here. Like, these are people that imagine getting text from you, romantic text, or text where you're like, hey, can you send me some money for this thing? Or, hey, can you buy this for me? Or, bought you this? Like, like random things like that. Have a good day. I love you. You're enough. Oh, somebody in here, I feel like the person or people that are romanticizing you are like imagining you affirming them or reassuring them. If they feel like they're not good enough for you, they imagine you saying that they are good enough. Some of you are very private, all right? Or you come off very closed off or modest. Somebody in here definitely could be Muslim. Or you're like, if you are spiritual, maybe you're abstinent, or celibate or something like that. Like, some of you come off very classy and graceful and, modest. Yeah. Man or woman, person, doesn't matter. Something about you feels very connected to the divine. Whether you're spiritual or religious, some of you come off very connected to the divine and very favored and very blessed and well-mannered and well-dressed. And these people imagine a scenario where they see another side of you, a side of you that you don't show the world. For some of you, this is a pile where, I mean, I'm sure it'll probably have some lusty things in other piles, but for some of you, the romantic thoughts that these people have most are like, if you are someone that is very modest, or if you are someone that is very religious, or if you are someone that If you're just getting to know someone, like let's say this is someone that is dating you right now, and whether it's a man, woman, person, doesn't matter. If this person is dating you currently and you haven't gotten to the stage of kissing or sleeping with each other or anything like that, these are people that imagine a point in the relationship where you just gotta have it. Like you don't even want to sit here and not have it. I'm getting like uncontrollable desire. Like somebody wants you to be uncontrollable. Yeah, but like not just lusty. Somebody in here, if you are a feminine and you deal with masculines, you do have a masculine in your energy that like imagines a scenario where I'm keep hearing like I'm the man, like, and not in like a derogatory way or anything weird. Like I'm getting like I'm the man, like I'm your man. Like they want to get to the point where it's like I'm the man and you my lady. You my lady, I'm the man. And like something about that, they want it to be a thing where you're like so in love with the fact that they are your man that like you can't control yourself, like you can't keep your hands off of them, and you can't, you just want to wear their clothes and you want to be in their skin. Like they imagine this life where like you are just on them, like, and you can't control it. I'm really getting that. They want you to get to the point where you can't control your feelings. Like if you're sitting at tables with them and you don't look like you want to climb on top of that table, you don't look like you want to climb on top of that table, or like you don't look like you want to scoot over in the booth. Okay, we'll make it more romantic. If you don't look like you want to scoot over in the booth or hold their hand or something like that, this person is like romanticizing the idea of that. Like maybe you're coming off very closed off with this person, but they're like, man, I would love if this person was just like so in love with me that I don't know, that they just couldn't do anything but love me. Maybe you be having issues with this person. Maybe some of y'all do have like familial trauma, or they have trauma, or you have things that you're healing from. They have things that they're healing from. Some of y'all, this person wants you to get to the point where it's kind of interesting. Some of y'all are so cool, calm, and collected. This is someone that's romanticizing, like, again, seeing you flaws and all, like, everything about you. Some of the flaws being your personality. So, like, if some of you are, like, if some of y'all want to catch an attitude, this person is romanticizing the idea of like maybe somebody looks at you the wrong way or looks at them the wrong way. Like a woman passes them or a man passes them and they are looking a little too hard and you go off because it's like, hold up, like don't look at my man, don't look at my woman, or I don't know what they want you to say. They want you to be jealous, or like they might even want you to fuss them out. Like if somebody does something wrong to you, they want to see that side of you. They romanticize a day where you fuss them out because they're not loving you enough. I don't feel like this person wants to argue over petty stuff. I feel like this person wants to argue over real life things. Like again, the fantasies are more real life than anything. They're not imagining like you going away and going on a trip and all these different things. I mean, they probably do still imagine going on trips with you, but I'm getting like, this is someone that thinks about intimate moments where you show them parts of yourself that you've never shown anybody. You said things to them that you've never told anybody. The good and the bad. This is somebody that's romanticizing the idea of like them seeing things about you, or you saying things to them where it's like, I've never told anybody how I felt about this or that I felt this way, but this is how I feel about you. This person is imagining scenarios where you're like, I keep getting scenarios where I'm seeing like two people holding each other's hands, like sitting in front of each other and holding each other's hands and like talking to each other, or even like laying in a bed and somebody laying on the other person's chest, or somebody like just laying next to their person and just being there, like looking at each other, but like talking about very like intimate things, and not negative things, just like things where it's like, I'm so happy that we chose each other. I'm so happy that we've been able to make this happen, and I believe in you. And, you know, when it comes to this whole values thing, like, again, if this is about your belief systems, this is someone that hopes that you guys can have conversations where it's like, you're talking about God, or you're talking about, you know, spirit or the divine, or how they have a purpose and how their life is going to improve. And, you know, this could literally be scenarios that have already happened. Like, some of y'all may be the type that pour into your person. And if that is the case, they romanticize that. They think about all the times where you told them that they were enough. And if you had to choose anybody in the world to be with, it would always be them. And, you know, you feel like they don't have to be afraid. They don't have to be afraid to invest in this, or they don't have to assume that you're going to leave them. Or, you know, even if you get into the arguments, even if somebody is making you jealous, or even if they get jealous or anything like that, you both would still be with each other because they are your man. They think about you saying like, you are my man. This person wants to be claimed. Or this is what people imagine. I'm really getting some of y'all are either dating somebody, or this is like a literal partner. Somebody wants to be claimed. They want to be told that they are your man, or they are your woman. You know, if this is a woman, they're like, they want you to say like, you are my lady. You are my woman. You are mine. And not in a weird way. I don't know. I don't think it's anything too weird about saying you are mine, but sometimes it is kind of like, I am my own person. But I'm kind of getting like you are my person. You are my person. This person wants to know that they are your person. They think about like getting romantic texts from you, or you sending really romantic text, or again, like you changing your hair and sending them a picture of your hair, selfies throughout the day, you sending them pictures of yourself, or, you know, letting them know you ate something good, or showing them like, I'm even getting two, because it's spicy stuff in here. This pile is actually kind of spicy. This is someone that's imagining like you know, maybe you bought lingerie and they're like, oh, random picture of some lingerie. Not you having lingerie. Not you sending me this random thing that I did not expect you to send me. You know, I'm getting that type of vibe. Yeah, I'm getting that type of vibe. Talking about the thing that you manifested. Talking about what you want to manifest with them. They romanticize this. You doing silly things that you don't normally do around other people. Them doing silly things that they don't normally do around other people. You going on walks. This is very sweet. You're going on walks. You are, I don't know, you being soulmates. They romanticize you being soulmates. Yes, this person, working on the relationship is a big deal. If any of you are with someone where you feel like you're having issues with this person, for some of you, this could even be somebody that you've broken up with or that you're no longer with. Pile 3, or 4. What pile is this? What pile am I on? Am I on pile 3 or 4? Maybe you're connected to pile 4. Maybe you're connected to pile 3. I don't know. But yeah, this could even be somebody that you're no longer with. This person could be thinking about scenarios where it's like, it would have worked out. You know, we would have made it work. That's what they think about. That's what they romanticize. So that is all that I have. Pile, whichever one you are. It must be pile 3, I guess. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 4. You are the pile that chose image 4. All right, pile 4. These piles are so fun. I'm having so much fun doing this reading. Okay, but before I got into your pile, and I love my spirit team. Thank you, spirit team. Thank you, God. Because they always send me songs. They sending me songs. They sending me images and everything like that. Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know if it's the eclipse or what. Look, side note, pile 4. I don't know if it's the eclipse or what, but I'm getting all kinds of messages. Like, I think it's making me a little bit more Psychic. It's kind of cool. So I don't know what's going on, but if you feel the same way, comment down below. I'm getting crazy dreams, crazy visions. Not negative things, very positive things, but it seems like it's just flowing really easily. Which normally it does, but for some reason I just feel like that's like a heavy thing right now. Like I'm really getting this, everything is flowing so easily, and I feel like this is kind of in alignment with your pile 4, because before I got into your pile, I was channeling You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift, right? Somebody could be a Sagittarius, you or someone else. But I was getting You Belong With Me, and and You Belong With Me, she's talking about how this is somebody that she's friends with. She's dating somebody and they're friends, but like his girlfriend doesn't get his humor like she does, or his girlfriend doesn't understand. And you could change the roles, like roles are reversed or genders or anything, switch them out. But I'm kind of getting the vibe where like some of y'all, there's a mixture of people romanticizing you. And some of these people could be friends. Some of these people could also be women. Some of these people could also be of different cultures and things like that. They don't have to be, but let me tell you what I'm picking up on. So I'm seeing 29, 23, 31, 41, 1, 52, 8, and 7. Okay. Now, I went into every pile telling them what scenario this could be in, like where are these people that are romanticizing you? Who would these people be? These are definitely people you either already have relationships with, like you're currently around them. These are people that you used to have relationships with, old friends, old lovers, things like that. Sorry about my, I don't know if you can hear my sister screaming. She's screaming because she's watching football. Maybe somebody likes football. And this could also be people you've slept with before. Okay. Like there's something here about sexual energy, or, something about like sexual tension, sexual energy could be a thing in these messages. All right. If you know for a fact that these people are attracted to you, or that you've been attracted to them, or you've made it known or anything like that, these are people that are romanticizing you now. But even with me saying that, that's not even what they're romanticizing. Let's talk about it. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be a Scorpio or a Sag. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Someone could be an Aries or a Taurus. Taurus or Gemini again. Aquarius or Capricorn. A Libra. Cancer. Leo. Scorpio. Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like all the signs are out here, but those are the primary signs. Now, how do these people romanticize you? First off, if any of you have exes that are romanticizing you, of course they want you to come back. There's this energy here of people like wanting you to feel like whoever you moved on to, they just weren't it. Okay? So whether these are like friends that had crushes on you or have crushes on you, or whether these are love interests that are still interested in you, or even people that you're dating currently where you're keeping your options open or something like that. These are people that want to feel like you just haven't found anybody outside of them that you bond with, or that you want to be with, or that you feel like you belong with. Okay, these people want to feel like you belong with them. That's what they romanticize. They romanticize listening to music with you. Some of these people are romanticizing a scenario where like inside of You Belong With Me, I really feel like they sent me that song because of like the scenarios in the song. Because in the song, she also says something where it's like Like, I remember you driving to my house in the middle of the night. I'm the one who makes you laugh when you know you're about to cry, and I know your favorite songs, and you tell me about your dreams. I'm basically reading all the lyrics. In my mind, I already know the lyrics, but think I know where you belong. Think I know it's with me. Like, I feel like somebody in here is like, they want you to come to them and be like, this relationship didn't work out, or like if you're a woman specifically, I'm gonna give a male scenario too, but I'm getting like, if you're a woman, it's like, this relationship didn't work out, or, you know, this person was so mean to me, so rude to me, and I came to you because I want to be with you, and I realized it was only you. It was always you. You were the one. They want that. That's what they romanticize. They romanticize scenarios where you realize that they are the one, the other person wasn't the one, the person that they're with is not the one, you are the one. For my masculines, same thing. These could even be feminines that want to come to you and be like, I feel like they want you to come to them. I'm still getting like a vibe of like, yes, they could feel like if you are, regardless of whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you come off like the perfect person. Just straight up. Like, there's something about your energy that gives off the vibe that you are everything that they would ever want in a person. Whoever this is that's romanticizing you, this is someone that feels like you have everything that they want. Yeah. Like, you know how to take the lead. You are someone that they believe would take the lead, that has control. Regardless of whether you are feminine or masculine, they would be willing to let you lead. So if you told them that they wanted, like, you wanted to be with them, they would be like, yes, like, okay. It's almost like they want you to say what you want. All right. And if you are a masculines, come on. Come on, masculines. What you doing? I mean, I don't think you guys know, or maybe you guys don't even want these people, who knows? But there are scenarios where I feel like these are people that are like, if you like me, tell me you like me. Like, there's this mindset of like, what they're romanticizing is like, and if this is your ex, this could be the same thing. These are people where it's like, you decide that they are the one. That's what they want. They imagine scenarios where the thing that caused you both to not work out is no longer there. If it wasn't working out because you were in a relationship or they were in a relationship, that's no longer a thing. If it wasn't working out because they made the wrong move, or they did something weird, or you made the wrong move, or you did something weird, you try again. Like, they imagine scenarios where you both would be following your intuition about what this connection should be. Okay? For some of you, these are people that if you have never slept with them, they are imagining a scenario where you both like intuitively feel like, should we do this? We should do this. And then you do it. And then you're in a relationship. Like, you end up being in a relationship because you're like, I want to be with you. Like, I know that I should be with you. This is where I want to be. And they're thinking long term. Whoever is romanticizing you in this pile, this is long term. For some of you, these are people that are like, if you currently don't have a home, or you're trying to figure out where you're going to live next, or you're looking for a home, you're looking for your own place, they like want you to be with them. They're like, let's say we'll come together, we'll live together, we'll be together. Yeah. Or you can be with me, you can stay with me. Like, these are people that want you to just know that they're the one. They're romanticizing scenarios where it's like, you just know that they're the one. Like, you ask them out on a date, or they ask you out and you say yes. Or some of them imagine being in nature with you. Okay? So random. Somebody in here likes animals, or they see like signs and synchronicities that make them feel like it's in alignment with you. And they're like, this reminds me of this person. Or, you know, I feel like they imagine scenarios where you both see an animal at the same time, or you both see a synchronicity at the same time. And it's like, oh my gosh, is that a sign? You both hear the same song at the same time. And, you know, all these different things, like, you're with each other and it's just so aligned. That's what they imagine. Somebody is imagining being by a fireplace with you, okay? And like cuddling. You guys sleeping with each other, laying next to each other, cuddling on a couch, cuddling by a fireplace. Some of y'all, I love this card. This person imagines you saging, saging their home or incense in their home. Like some of y'all, you know how to sage. You have your own little like sage prompt or something. You're like walking around. You're like telling this person like, I'll sage. They want you to sage. Okay. If this is like a masculine that is romanticizing you, this person imagines you coming in and just basically making the house a home. I'm getting that vibe. If you're a feminine, this is a masculine that like imagines them coming in, claiming you, and you basically like coming in and just being like, some of y'all, if you're spiritual or anything like that, this is somebody that loves that about you. And they're imagining scenarios where you just cleanse their aura and make sure their home is clean. And, you know, not even like just cleaning up or anything like that. I'm really getting like energetically, like you are a clear quartz crystal. You are a clear quartz crystal. Power 4. Whoever is imagining the scenario with you, they think you're like a walking crystal. Or like you're like a black tourmaline, like you're a protection crystal. Like this person feels like you protect them, masculine or feminine. They're like, I want you to be around me so like I'm protected, or I want you to be around me so that the energy's clear whenever I'm around you. I don't know if somebody in here, you definitely could be this type of person, because I know people who are like this with me. But and that's like family, friends, all kinds of people I've dated, anything, where people are like, when I'm around you, I feel so much safer. I feel so much more protected. Like I feel like everything's okay. If you have people around you like that, this is how this person is. This person's like, I want you to be around me because I feel like you're going to make my life better by being around me. And if you are a masculine, same thing. This is somebody that's like, I want you to be around me because I feel safe when you're around me. I feel better when you're around me. They want to turn this situation from whatever it currently is, if it's a breakup, if it's a friendship, if it's a situationship, I don't know. They want to turn this situation into a relationship. If you are not talking to each other, they want to talk to each other again. If you are talking to each other, they want someone to confess the desire for marriage. Confess the desire for marriage, and they want to get married to you. And it's funny because for some reason, I feel like in their in some of their like fantasies, there's this energy here of like you telling them that you know that they love you. Somebody wants to get called out for loving you. Like whether this is a masculine or a feminine. Some of you have a friend or someone in your energy or a love interest even that like has really deep feelings for you, and they imagine scenarios where like you're like, I know you love me. Like, cause maybe you're intuitive. They want you to say it. They want you to say it. They don't want to say it. For some of you, maybe they do want to say it, but I kind of get the vibe where it's like, I mean, and maybe they do. Maybe they do want to say it. Some of them want to gain the courage to like tell you how much they love you or something like that. That could definitely be a thing. But for others of you, I'm getting like they want you to be so intuitive that you know. Or they want to call you out and be like, I know you're in love with me. Or I know you have feelings for me, and you admit it. Like they want you to admit it. Like if they said like, I know you want to be with me, they want you to be like, what did Kanye say? He's like, gotcha. Like I'm getting like somebody in here, they want you to be like, how'd you know? Like, of course, like I want to be with you. Somebody is so funny. Yeah, somebody's like, I know you think I'm your wife. Like, what's up? Or like, do you want to marry me? Like, do you think I'm marriage material? And it's like, yes. Or would you want me to be your husband? And you're like, yes. Like they want you to admit to wanting to be with them in these fantasies. And it's a mutual admitting. It's not like one person saying it and it's like, oh, I don't really like you like that. I'm getting like this person imagines a reality where You both forgive each other for anything that happened in the past. You both could even be out. Like, they might be romanticizing points where they'll see you. So if you are someone where it's like, oh, we'll go out to eat together, or we're hanging out together, or I'm going to invite them out here, or we're celebrating a birthday, or I'm asking them to meet up with me. Like, I'm getting this energy where, like, this is someone that imagines a scenario, more than one scenario, but they're imagining this scenario of like you and them meeting up, and they think you're like doing so well for yourself right now. By the way, Power 4, this person feels like you are like on your throne, living your life, killing the game, like, you know, making your money, looking good, doing well, and at the peak of your height, you know, living your best life. They feel like they want you both to decide that you want to, you know, be a power couple. I'm getting power couple vibes. This person is imagining themselves being in a power couple with you. Like, regardless of whether they don't say it or they do say it, you both end up with each other. That's what they romanticize. Somebody is imagining that you both are meant to be with each other either way. Whether this is an ex or, again, a friend or something like that. Some of you have people in your energy that are like imagining a world or a scenario where you both just want to be with each other either way, or end up with each other either way. I'm also picking up on something here about what was the other thing? Some of you, if you don't have kids with this person imagines having a child with you, or co-parenting or whatever it is. Others of you, this person could imagine like going on trips with you or taking you on a trip. If it's like something where they feel like they, you know, maybe they don't feel like they have it right now, but they imagine taking you on a trip, or you both just up and going on a trip somewhere. They also imagine you like listening to music and thinking about them. Pile 4, like hearing a song and being like the songs that are very lovey-dovey, any song that's very love related, they want to cross your mind during moments like that. Okay? Because I think you cross their mind. When they hear songs that are very romantic, they're like, Pile 4. I'm getting like, this is what this person wants from you. They're hoping that when you listen to music, you think of them. Or when you are singing a song or posting a song, I don't know, you're doing it for them. They're hoping that it's for them. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up on in this pile. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, Pile 5. You're the pile that chose image 5. Before we actually get into your message, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. Also, Pile 5, when I was shuffling your cards for your pile, I was hearing Faithful by Drake, okay? So somebody in here, you could be a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or somebody could have Scorpio placements, anything like that. Dang, not my throat feeling. I intentionally drank some water before I got into this video, just so my voice wouldn't crack, and it still cracked. I'm cracking up. But no, there were so many portions of the song that I was hearing, but I'm going to give you a gist of what I was picking up on after I get into these numbers and signs. So I'm seeing 35, 49, 50, 10, 1, 16, 26, and 29. All right, those are the numbers that are most relevant in this pile. Oh, and 36 are the numbers that are most relevant in this pile. Somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo, a Scorpio, an Aries, or a Taurus or a Gemini, a Scorpio or a Libra, an Aquarius, Capricorn, or Aries, a Cancer, Leo, or Taurus or Libra. Somebody could have a Capricorn moon, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Somebody could also be a Leo or a Virgo. I'm also getting Scorpio or Sagittarius, Virgo or Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio. I'm seeing more fire and water, but those are the most prominent signs in this pile. All right. So this pile is interesting. Even though this is the romanticized thoughts of others or of someone specific, maybe you have someone specific on your mind, I'm also getting this energy where some of the people that feel like they have romanticized thoughts about you believe that you wouldn't talk to them or you don't want anything to do with them. There's something here about you not wanting to be bothered by them. I don't know if these are people that you've blocked, you've cut off, you've broken up with, you've rejected. Some of you, it may not even be that you even know these people. These could be people that are very physically attracted to you, and maybe some of you are like extremely beautiful, if not extremely, some of y'all might not be extremely beautiful. I feel like you are, but if you don't believe in that, then you're just very beautiful, and these people just don't feel like they have a chance. They don't feel like they have a chance now. But for another group of you, these are people that like know they don't have a chance because they could have hurt you in the past or did something that made you like not want to talk to them. For some of you, this could even be exes. Some of y'all got exes that are in your energy, situationships, things like that. Things that just didn't end well. And these people are definitely romanticizing you. Now, where would you meet these people? Some of you, these are not people that I feel like these are not people that physically get to see you often or that you're like going to see. Like you're not taking action to see these people. Okay. There's something in this pile where it's like these aren't people that you are, because I'm trying to give scenarios of where you would see these people. You might see these people in beautiful spaces, or these people could also be attractive. About 5. They don't have to be unattractive. I just feel like they, for some reason, feel like they can't talk to you. Or they're not an option for you. Or you're not going to show up the way that they want you to for them. Okay? So this is a very like odd energy. For some of you, it's like these could be people that you're seeing in passing. Okay? These are people that are seeing you look really beautiful or look really handsome, but it's like in passing. You're not really there for them. You're there for other reasons. Or maybe this is like on social media. Maybe some of you guys are posting and you're posting for yourself. You're not really posting for this person or to show up for these people, but they still are romanticizing you. Yeah, for some of you, the reason why these people are feeling like you don't want any parts when it comes to a relationship is because you could have caught them juggling. Some of y'all caught these people cheating on you. Others of you, these are people that maybe these are people that wanted to be juggled by you. Maybe some of you are in relationships, or when you were in a relationship, these are people that wanted to be your side piece or something like that. I'm also picking up on an energy here of someone that could have set a boundary with someone. Like maybe somebody wasn't giving you enough energy, or maybe someone wasn't. Some of y'all, this is so random. This is so random, but somebody might owe you some money. Pile 5. Somebody might owe you some money, and that's who's romanticizing you. Like you might want to be like, where's my money at? But this person's like, I'm not responding. But somewhere inside of them, they're like, but pile 5, like, I don't know what that's about. So weird. Yeah, some of y'all called these people out though. They may have been juggling you. Some of y'all could have told these people you're juggling. I don't know. I'm not really getting that though. I'm getting more of a vibe of like, these are people that you know for a fact, if you were to come back around to them or if you were to entertain them, it probably wouldn't work out well. Either they try to spite you. I just put on some like chapstick, so somebody's lips could be significant. Somebody could have nice lips. Either these people try to spite you or would try to spite you, or again, they're just not meeting your standard. And again, it doesn't have to be romantically like, oh, you're not cute enough for me. No, I'm getting like there's a character flaw here. Something is up with these people. Like, it's not love, or you know that they don't have love for you. For some of you, these people are like romanticizing you being in hardship or going through something negative and like needing them. Okay, I don't like that. I'm getting the vibe of somebody that wants you to like, I don't know, like they're romanticizing drama. That's what I was saying with Faithful. Faithful's not a negative song, but like, you know, in Faithful, he's like, you hit me like I know you there with someone else. That beep know me better than I know myself. Right? So the woman is saying like, I know you're over there with somebody else. And he's like, dang, how she know I'm with somebody? This is somebody that's romanticizing that. Like, oh, you hit me up. Like whether this is the person who has another person or you do. It's like this person is romanticizing the idea of somebody getting hit up and getting caught like cheating. Okay? Like that's the thing that somebody's doing. Or I kind of feel like these are people that want to be more like you. Pile 5, whoever this person is that is romanticizing you, this is somebody that wishes they were more like you, because I feel like the traits that they're admiring in you are traits that they wish they had. Some of you are very hardworking, very active. And if not just active, I'm just getting like, some of you are very active, but I'm getting like hardworking, on the move, grounded, resilient people. You know, you could be good friends, good lovers, good parents if you're a parent, or you're just like good with kids or something like that. Like I'm getting like you're likable. And this person is imagining scenarios where the shoe would be on the other foot. Like you're not as perfect as you are, but they are more like you. Or I don't know, like I'm getting all kinds of weird scenarios. This person, whoever is romanticizing you, this person could be romanticizing, like even with Faithful. In Faithful, he's talking about a woman who's working all the time. She don't have no time to be laid up with no man. She's busy, and that's what's making him want to commit. I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. Like some of you are so busy, so occupied with other things, so focused on yourself that you don't have time for this person. And for some reason, this is making this person want you more. Like this could have been an ex that was juggling you. And this person's like, damn, if you just came back to me, I would try to make you feel like, I don't know, like I'm the one who wasn't in the wrong or something. This is somebody that wants you to regret not making a move on them. Like in their romanticized thoughts of you, it's like even if you are rejecting them, because they do imagine scenarios where you're rejecting them. Even if you are rejecting them, or even if you are not paying them any mind, or even if you are acting like you don't want to be with them, they still imagine that you like would be stressing out because it's like, oh my God, but I really miss the smacks, or I really miss the tension, or I really miss like being like, I'm getting like, I really miss being like an option. Like if you made them no longer an option, like if they're no longer an option for you, This person could be claiming that you're no longer an option for them, which could be the case. You both could be acting like you're not focused on each other, but this person is hoping that you do want to be an option, or you do want to start something up with them. You do want to get their attention. You do want to be seen by them. Like, they want you to try to be seen by them. Even if there are scenarios where you're like ignoring them and they're chasing you and they're trying to get your attention, they want it to be a thing where it's like, I've been chasing you down so much and you didn't choose me, or you didn't choose me, or you didn't want to pay me any mind, and now I'm flexing on you and you're running back for me. And when you run back for me, I'm acting like you're toxic now. And then this is this person's thoughts. And then after I'm acting like you're toxic, you're like, you reject me, but you still feel bad because you really wanted that new beginning. Like, they want you to regret what you did or how you're acting. I'm hearing that K. Michelle song that's like, you gonna cry. I don't know why I channel that so much. I don't listen to K. Michelle like that, but I know that one song. And I'm getting that energy. Like, this is somebody that wants you to cry. Could be a Pisces. You could be a Pisces. They could be a Pisces. Somebody in here, it's like this person wants you to stop lying. That's what they think you're doing, lying. When you act like you don't want to talk to them, when you act like you don't care. Some of y'all, this is your baby daddy, your baby mama. When you act like you don't want to have these kids, or you act like you don't want to be in a family unit, they feel like you're lying. If you moved away from them to focus on yourself, they feel like you're lying. If you are not currently living with them, or even if you are living with them but you're not talking to them, they feel like you're lying. Like, you're lying about not wanting to talk to them. They want you to show more appreciation of them, or they want more attention. And if these are random people, like if this isn't a past person in particular, if these are random people, again, I feel like some of these people's intentions for wanting to talk to you are not the most positive. These are people that think that you are out of their league or very attractive, and probably wouldn't pay them any mind. But it's like, if you were to pay them mind, they would act like they didn't even like you, or that they need to take their time with you because you are kind of, whoa. Like, I'm getting like a vibe where, like, let's say this person, it's similar to like a vibe of like somebody been chasing you down and you finally go, okay, I want to talk to you. And then this person's like, whoa, like, slow your roll. You're really pressed to talk to me. And it's like, how is you cool? Like, I'm getting like somebody in here, it really is giving like, are you good? Because why would you even do that? I feel like this person, whoever this person is, they're projecting things onto you, and they're hoping that, like, I mean, these are just fantasies though. So they might actually be logical enough to know, like, this is just not a thing. Like, this is not going to be a thing. Like, especially if things ended bad, it's like, come on, like, let it go. But I am getting an energy here where it's like, and when I say things ended bad, I mean bad. I don't mean like, oh, we had a little argument or whatever, or oh, it was like, no, I mean like, some of y'all, trigger warning, these could have been like very aggressive, abusive people, whether it's verbally or physically for some of you. Or like, these are people that were cheating constantly, or just doing things that would have been toxic for you. That's what I'm picking up on. Some of y'all, you may be like, no, this person isn't like that. For somebody in here, I'm getting like somebody that could have been playing games with you. Mind games even. Maybe this person was gaslighting you. They are romanticizing a reality where they leave you. Instead of you leaving them, they leave you. Or instead of like you taking your time, they're taking their time. Like you're pressed to talk to them, but they're like, no, I got to take my time with you. For somebody in here, I'm hearing the song Virginity. Is it by Vibes Cartel or who is it by? Virginity? This could have been somebody that took your virginity. Okay. I don't want to say took. It's making me kind of like, I don't like that vibe. But for some of y'all, this could have been someone you like, this is the person you had your first time with. This person is thinking about you. They're romanticizing you. Especially if you're not talking to them. If you no longer talk to them. Okay. Or maybe you did this to them. Like this is someone that they were your first time. Or you were their first time. This person is like romanticizing. For some of y'all, not trying to be weird about it, but this could even be people who are like virgins. Like maybe these are people who have never did anything at all. Okay? I don't think they're like super young or anything, but maybe some of the people who are romanticizing you are people who, again, and it's nothing wrong with being a virgin, by the way. I'm not trying to shame anybody, but these could be people that like, they've never, been in a serious relationship. They've never slept with anybody or anything like that. So, maybe they are like 18, 19, 20s, whatever it is. Or they are older and, for whatever reason, they haven't had anything or did anything. And maybe for some of these people, it's like they know for a fact you wouldn't want to talk to them. Something about them that's making them feel like you wouldn't want to talk to them at all. But when they see you in passing or when you're posting or anything like that, they are intrigued. Okay? But they know for a fact that like some of y'all, I'm getting so many messages now that I'm closing out your pile. Somebody in here, you got somebody who is catfishing you right now. They don't have to be someone you're actively talking to, but I'm getting like fake profiles and stuff. Like somebody in here, someone could be romanticizing you through fake profiles. They could be messaging you and all kinds of stuff. Or like commenting on things. This is odd. That's what I'm picking up on. You can have an ex that's like commenting on your stuff or talking to you or whoever it is. Somebody that you don't want to talk to. They are commenting or liking stuff or replying and stuff through a separate account. Because they want to talk to you or want to hit on you or want you to want them, but no, you don't want to focus on them or something. Very odd. Some of y'all could even still be in contact with these people, but it's like they're trolling. I don't know. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. They may even hope that you're doing that. They hope that you are making fake accounts and trolling. Very odd. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, Pile 6. I believe this is Pile 6. Sorry about that. I forgot what pile I was on because of so many piles. And it's getting later in the night. Hopefully I don't yawn too much, but let's get into this message around pile 6, okay? Before I got into your pile 2, while I was shuffling the tarot, I was hearing that song that's like, I got your man and you can't do anything about it. I don't know whose song that is. I don't know whose song that is. I got your man and you can't do anything about it. I don't know whose song that is, but I picked up on that. So for some of you, I mean, God forbid, God forbid this is somebody saying it to you. I don't think that's the case. But I will say for somebody in here, I don't know if this is someone that is in a relationship or if you are currently in a relationship, but somebody could be like romanticizing, a person leaving a relationship or wanting to leave a situation behind, for sure. Getting a divorce. Somebody could be romanticizing getting a divorce and coming your way, or you getting a divorce and choosing them. Okay? Or somebody breaking up with someone to choose another person. It's very odd. Especially if you are the one that's like in some sort of marriage or whatever it is. Somebody in your energy could be imagining a situation where you go through some sort of ending and then you're like really down and out. Like really down and out. Like really like you broke, you're sad, you're still beautiful, you're still handsome, but you don't have much to your name, or you're like struggling. You don't have much to give, but they're here to give to you, or they're here to save you, or something like that. Or maybe they even imagine themselves in that scenario. Like they leave a relationship and they don't have much to give. They can't give much to you, but you pour into them, something like that. Or again, you don't have much to give and they pour into you, and then you fall in love that way. But yeah, I'm picking up on something here about someone already being in a relationship and another person romanticizing the idea of that situation ending. Now, that's one scenario. Another scenario I'm picking up on has to do with some of these people have some really interesting fantasies, because I feel like somebody in here, there is a person that wants you to, they either want to be bratty with you or they want you to be bratty with them. Okay? This person could want you to be hard to please. They want you to have an attitude. They romanticize you being hard to please and selfish. Like, does this person even know you? I'm going to tell you also like situations or scenarios where you might know who this person is or where they would be. For some of you, these are people that physically, there's something here about these people physically seeing you. It could be a lot of people who fantasize this way about you, to be quite honest, pal. 6. Because I'm picking up on something here about people physically seeing you. So I don't know whether you're like in the public eye, or if you're posting, you're like a content creator, or if these are just people, regular people on the street. But there's definitely a lot of people that romanticize you. Okay. Some of these people, this could even be a thing where people are romanticizing you and it's not even someone that wants to be with you. Like I said, I'm picking up on this like bratty vibe. Maybe some people view you as like being a spoiled brat, without any romantic connotations tied to it. They're like, I just imagine you being bratty, not giving to a man, not showing this man any attention, not giving him any love, but like men fawning over you. Or like a man who is like not too pressed to talk to a woman, or not too pressed to talk to whatever gender you're attracted to. I'm not trying to exclude anybody. I'm just getting like this vibe of someone not being worried about talking to other people, but them being like obsessed with you. This is what someone is romanticizing about you. Everybody wanting to be with you, wanting to be around you, wanting to be more like you. And you kind of like not being, like not caring. Yeah. Like this is someone that's romanticizing you, not even, I don't know, like, because I am picking up on like the two storylines. And one of these storylines, I do feel like this person imagines you struggling. Okay? Like not being bratty because you have good things coming in, but more so like you being bratty because life is hard. And not in a way where you're not accepting anything. Like I'm getting like this person, somebody wants to make you feel like, there's people who want to spoil you. They're romanticizing spoiling you. I'm even getting romanticizing like being dominated by you, whether you're a woman or a man. There's people who are romanticizing being under your control. Okay. And I was kind of getting that vibe when I was talking about the whole bratty thing. Like, I do feel like somebody wants to be dominated, okay, by you, man or woman. But some of you, like specifically, if you are a woman, this could be someone that wants to be dominated by you. but like in more ways than one. Like this person wants you to like, I don't know. They're romanticizing you, like catching an attitude and like running away from them and being like, I'm over you. And then them chasing you and finally getting you and giving you everything that you've ever wanted and you falling in love with them. Okay. Let me get into the numbers and the signs. I didn't even get into numbers and signs. I'm seeing 40, 19, 41, 54, 20, 48, 23, and 21. All right. Somebody could be a Aries or a Taurus, a Scorpio or a Libra, a Taurus or a Gemini, a Virgo or a Libra, an Aquarius or a Pisces, a Libra, a Sagittarius or Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Aries again, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn. Could be a person in your energy or could be your energy. Yeah, I'm just getting the vibe where like these are people that are fantasizing about you heavy. For some of you, they have no reason to be fantasizing about you like this because you are either already in a relationship, like have kids with somebody, married to someone, in some sort of connection. That's for a small group of you. Others of you, like this could be someone that wants to view you in like a way where, I don't know, like they're making up scenarios about you. This is someone that can't fully, some of these people don't know you. They don't know you. They just don't know you. Yeah, like this is like fantasies for them. These are thoughts that they have when they see images of you. These are thoughts that they have when they hear certain things from you or see you post or anything like that. These are thoughts that they have when they're at work with you and you are, you know, I don't know, at the water cooler. These are the thoughts that they have when they see you in passing outside. Like these are people that come up with scenarios of how you'd be, who you'd be. Somebody in here is romanticizing seeing you wind down. Okay. Like they might view you as the type of person that would be like sitting on the couch in your cute pajamas with a glass of red wine or a glass of wine, or, you know, like they view you as being luxurious. Or they really don't know what you would be like, but they think that you would be very like like you love yourself. Like there's a lot of self-love here. In your natural state, you come off like you have a lot of self-love. In their fantasies, you are scared to be loved. And they are the ones that catch you and love you properly, and then you work things out with them. Or they leave their relationship and come towards you and you finally open up to them. Something about finally like surrendering. This person is romanticizing you in a way where like somebody is like watching movies. This is the type of person that watches movies and imagines you both being in the roles of the people who are in the movie. Okay? Like they're seeing things that give them scenarios of what you two are like or what you two would be like or something like that. They like doing that. Very imaginative. But yeah, I can't help but see like this storyline though where like this person may want you to be like, I'm sorry if I'm saying like too much, by the way. I just noticed it. But I'm picking up on this energy where this person imagines you struggling or being down and out. Like I can't get that out my head. You struggling, and you're not struggling currently, but they would love a scenario where you're like struggling. Maybe you fall from grace. Maybe you're already luxurious and they like want to see you be less luxurious. And when you're less luxurious, they will look like a godsend because maybe they have more money, or maybe they would be able to take care of you, or maybe they can provide things that you need that you aren't asking for right now. Like in their fantasies, they will show up as the person that you really want them to be. You know? Like they think that at some point in time they would be exactly where they need to be or exactly what you would want them to be. And it would ultimately push you both together. Have you on the like sipping wine and relaxing or something? Somebody in here, this person, this is so funny. I like that these people are so detailed. This person imagines you drinking wine out of a mug. Like some of y'all could drink out of a wine glass, but this person's imagining you drinking wine out of a mug. Or like maybe you collect mugs or maybe you like mugs. They're imagining you drinking wine out of a mug because you just don't care. Like you get to do whatever you want. They imagine you doing whatever you want and not caring. And not focusing too much on what other people have. Like because you have them. Which is like very nice. But what's the song? If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. Yeah, that's the vibe. This person feels like they either want to save you or they want you to save them by tempting them out of a situation. Because something isn't working out. For some of you, these people are scared to even say what they want to say to you because they feel like it's not going to work out. But who knows? Yeah. This is definitely people you possibly meet at a bar, a lounge, a party, a business meeting. Could be through your creativity. I don't know. These are the people that are romanticizing you. All right? Some of y'all, if any of you smoke, this could be someone that smokes with you or you smoked with them before or something. Or maybe this person smokes. I don't know. But please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, Pile 7. You are the pile that chose image 7. All right. Before we actually get into this pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 25, 42, 18, 42 again, 15, 26, 27, 4, and 44. Some of you guys could be seeing 444. Okay, love that for you. You could be a Cancer or a Leo, a Cancer or a Gemini, a Virgo or a Libra, a Gemini or a Virgo, Cancer or Gemini again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific, Libra or Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries or Taurus, Leo or Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius. Okay? Those could be the signs that are relevant in this pile. Yours or someone else's. This energy is interesting. The people that are romanticizing you, where would you know these people from? Some of you, these are people that you've met at work, or these people are watching you at work. Whether you work online or in person, these are people that are watching you at work. I'm also getting that these are people that could be at work watching you. Okay, so either you work with these people or they are at work watching you. Okay, so this could be online, or again, this is like something where this person or these people are like physically at some sort of establishment and you are there and they're watching you. This could be your waiters that are romanticizing you. This could be your friends for some of you. Some of y'all have friends that romanticize you. This could be coworkers. This could be classmates. Some of you are in college and these people are watching you, or these people are romanticizing you, like while they're around you. Okay. Yeah, but I'm definitely getting the vibe that these people are hearing you or seeing you or learning something alongside you or learning something from you, or they work around you or something like that. Some of the people romanticizing you could even be from your old neighborhood, or, these are people that you used to know. I'm hearing somebody that I used to know by Gautier. So somebody in your energy could even be like an ex, past person. How are they romanticizing you? What are they doing? Some of you, you're currently in school, like I said, or you're currently focused on your work, a business, something. And these people are romanticizing your singlehood. Okay, if you are someone that's very focused on yourself, they love that you're very focused on yourself. They think about what you do in private. Okay, the dates you go on, like the solo dates you go on, the times where you get, like a maintenance day. They're thinking about you having your maintenance day, getting your nails done, your feet done, or whatever men are getting done, their hair cut. I don't know. Their nails done probably too. I'm just getting like a strong vibe here of someone like glamorizing what you do on a regular basis, or what you do at your job, or like what you do outside of your job. For some of you, this could even be people like, again, that you see on a regular basis. I think I brought this up in another pile, but it's like your daily routines. Like if you go to a coffee shop every day, there's somebody in there romanticizing you. If you go to somewhere specific for lunch, they're romanticizing you. If you go to the library, romanticizing you. If you're going for a walk, there's something here about people romanticizing you. For some of you, there's something here about like even being outside. If you're the type of person that sits outside, relaxes in nature, looks at the animals, takes a break on a bench somewhere, this is who is romanticizing you, the people who are watching you in those moments. I feel like people are romanticizing you in a way where they get a chance to be with you. Like, and when I say a chance to be with you, I mean, yes, romantically, but also like they might feel like you don't have any time. Some of you are so focused on whatever goals you're trying to achieve that these are people that are imagining scenarios where you would be open to the love that they want to give you. Because some of these people really want to show you love. And if there's like some sort of like creative hobbies or things that you do in your spare time, these are people that like wish they could watch you do whatever it is that you're interested in secret. Like whatever it is you like to do on your own time, or whatever you're doing behind the scenes, these are people that wish they knew what was going on or wish they were a part of that. You definitely have somebody in here that wants to sleep with you. Pile 7. Okay, that's coming up real heavy. Some of you have someone in your energy that really is romanticizing, I don't know, you making time to sleep with them. Especially if it's a situation where you are like maturing, or you're growing, you're focused on your goals, you're doing your own thing. Somebody in your energy feels like you're waiting for them to say something to you, or they romanticize you waiting for a more committed relationship. Like maybe you are currently single, or maybe you are more focused on yourself, or maybe you are more focused on building a legacy for yourself. This person is like waiting for you to, like, I don't know, for them to find a, what do you call it? Like a weak spot. Like they romanticize that you have a spot somewhere where you all you need is for someone to come in with an offer. Like you're waiting. I'm getting like damsel in distress vibes. All you're waiting for is an offer. And when they come to you with this offer, you don't want to let them go. They think about that or imagine that. Yeah. I'm also getting an energy in this pile of people romanticizing your standards or like your pushback. If these are people that want to sleep with you and you're not open to sleeping with them, or you're not making any moves towards them, or you're letting them know that they have to wait, they love that about you. They romanticize that. Or if you, some of y'all, these are people that you don't talk to, but they may assume that that's a thing. All right. And for some of you, that is the truth. But for others of you, I'm getting this vibe where it's like this person loves the fact that you are not easy. They don't view you as easy, or it hasn't been easy to try to deal with you, sleep with you, date you even. You're busy. You're busy pursuing your dreams. But they romanticize you juggling between love and your dreams. Like finding time to love them is something that they romanticize. Yeah, I kind of get this energy where like the people who are romanticizing you are wanting you to not question whatever it is that they offer you and to just go along with it. If they say, let's go for a joyride, they want you to just go along with it. Or if they're like, I don't know, some of you guys are really smart in this pile, or like very curious people, or maybe even you are like a reader or anything like that. Some of you could be readers. Others of you are just very intuitive. You don't have to be a reader. But I'm kind of getting this vibe where like this person feels like the reason why you're not open to them, or the reason why you're kind of hard on others when it comes to relationships, is because you know too much. Like there's something here about you knowing a little too much. And this causing problems. Yeah. Because if somebody is wanting to come in and make an offer towards you, I don't want to say you're like sabotaging it, but it's almost like this vibe where it's like you'll make a decision before they even try sometimes. And people are romanticizing a world or a reality where it's like you don't have all the answers and you're just like willing to let them lead, or you're willing to open up. Even if you're not sure. For some of you, this person romanticizes taking care of you, like tucking you in or cuddling with you or letting you rest while they handle other things, or I don't know, sharing a pet with you, buying a pet. Yeah. If this person is into music or something creative, cooking, painting, music, style, fashion, anything like that, if this person's into those things, they may also imagine scenarios where they get to share that with you. I'm also getting the energy here of someone that like somebody, like I said, there's this energy of people wanting you to be so interested in them, or so like, enthralled by who they are, that you would be willing to put your work on hold. Somebody wants you to put your work on hold. I'm hearing Phone Down by Erykah Badu, where she's like, I can make you put your phone down. I'm getting like this person wants you to put your phone down, or they want you to have that type of energy towards them. Somebody in your energy is romanticizing you in an energy where you are like trying to get their attention, but not in a chasey type of way. I'm getting like seducing. Somebody wants you to seduce them. Others' romantic thoughts about you are like you seducing them. Okay. You coming to them to talk to them about money and business and creative things or whatever it is, but then like in the process you, I don't know, you fall in love or something. Yeah, like you go from being friendly to romantic. Somebody in your energy wants to like upgrade the relationship. They romanticize upgrading the relationship. They romanticize you leaving all your options behind to choose them, or them leaving all their options behind to choose you. Or like not stressing out about what the outcome of this situation would be and just taking a risk on it. Because for some reason you're coming up very cautious in this pile. This person is romanticizing a life where you're not as cautious and more so like, I don't know. They might even like people to be a little obsessed. Okay? I'm hearing that song with Dave where it's like, I like mine obsessed, clingy. Like I'm getting like this person wants you to be clingy. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they're clingy. Maybe this person is clingy and that's why they want you to be clingy. You're not clinging enough. You're super focused on money and other things and living your life, and they want you to be more focused on love. They still want you to do your own thing. Like they like you taking yourself out and pursuing your hobbies and getting to know yourself more, but they want you to also like, they're romanticizing a life where you are also like in love with them. This person may even think about like having kids with you, if I didn't say that already. Like you making them a mother or father is a thing. Or you being a good mother or father. Pet parent. Somebody in here is also about pets. Specifically to a cat. Somebody might feel like you like cats. Or you would want a cat. They're like, yeah, we should have a cat together. So that is all that I'm seeing. Also, somebody is romanticizing your bodies. They think your bodies would look really good together, or they're romanticizing your body. Okay? It's funny because you actually have the Smex card out here, but even the smexual portion of this reading was not too heavy because I feel like this person is not really lusting over you. Like they might be attracted to you and might want to sleep with you, but this person isn't lusting over you. This person actually cares about you. And they hope that you care about them, or they assume that you do, whoever this is. Or when you meet people, if this is random people, they assume that you care about them. So it's like there's a part of them that's like, yeah, I would want to sleep with you, but I also would just like to get to know you. Yeah. So that's all that I have for my pile sevens. Pile 7, interesting pile. I actually was dozing off at some point because I'm tired. Maybe some of y'all are tired. I don't know. But please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, Pile 8. Last but not least, you are the pile that chose image 8. Pile 8. Even if you aren't, there is something very masculine about this pile or about this person's fantasies or romanticized thoughts. Some of y'all, they fantasizing. This could be more than one person, of course, but there's something very masculine about this energy, and I can't tell if it's you or like if it's this person wanting to show up in a more masculine demeanor. Like if this is someone that hasn't been very masculine with you in the past, this person is romanticizing a reality where they are. Others of you, I'm getting like you could be a masculine and they're imagining you being very masculine with them. So let's get into the numbers and the signs and then we'll interpret what this says. I'm seeing 28, 4, 22, 17, 44, 46, Another 44. Some of y'all are definitely seeing 444, or I don't know. Maybe numbers with 44 in it, 1144, 1244, stuff like that. You also have 18. Okay. So somebody's and 6, my bad. Somebody is a Scorpio or Libra, Aries or Taurus, Scorpio or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be an Aries, Scorpio, Leo or Virgo. Leo or Virgo again, yep. Scorpio or Libra again. Virgo and Libra again. I'm seeing Libra, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio out here heavy. So this is either your energy or this person's. This is kind of a complex reading. How you show up to people romantically is like you do not want to be bothered. I feel like a lot of people are actually intimidated by you, Pile 8. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, most of you aren't in a relationship. Or if you are in a relationship, some of y'all, there's something here about things feeling very secretive or low key. Okay? And if that is the case, there are people that are romanticizing a scenario where you are maybe more vocal about what's going on with you romantically, or whether you're even open to it. Some people romanticize the idea of you protesting. They feel like you're the type of person that cares a lot about humans and humanitarianism. So they romanticize like you being on the front lines of some sort of protest. I'm also getting to, this person could be romanticizing your dance moves or your body in general. Somebody might really like your body. Pile 8. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter. Somebody could really like your body. Some of y'all have really great arms, chest, necks. They like this. Yeah. Some of you are also very playful as well. I'm picking up on something here. Uh-oh, my battery. Some of y'all, something could be going on. Let me hurry up. I'm about to say, I'm kind of getting this vibe where, like, for a lot of you in this pile, people may feel like a connection with you would be short-lived, but they still want it either way. Okay? They want something that feels a little forbidden. They want something that feels very, like, youthful and, you know, I'm hearing, what's it called? I'm hearing Teenage Fever by Drake. Like, somebody wants to feel like it's a whole new, like, we're back to our teens again. Like, they feel like you would be able to orchestrate that type of energy because you're so smooth, because you're so private, because these people don't know much about you. Even if these are people that know you personally, some people who are romanticizing you don't know much about you. So in their mind, they're like, can you imagine if I made a move towards this person and they would take it? Or can you imagine a scenario where this person would make a move towards me? Like, they don't know if they can. They don't know if you will. Because you're hard to read. But I feel like this is also something that people like. You're very mysterious. You're very mysterious. And I feel like that's something that people want to explore with you. They want to get to know you more. Some of y'all, people are romanticizing you at the gym. If you're very buff or fit or, you know, going to the gym in general, there's people there who are like romanticizing you. Or there's people who love that you go to the gym. I don't know if you're posting pictures of like yourself, progress pictures, anything like that. But these are people that romanticize that. Maybe they think about like, like they create scenarios in their mind of you both working out together. Okay. Somebody boxing and you being the person that's like, you know, taking the hits, or I don't know. People romanticize the idea of you both being like summer loves, or having something that, again, other people don't know about, or you choosing them over other people. Because this person definitely feels like you have a lot of options. Paul 8. There's something about this person who's romanticizing you that feels like they can't do that, though. Somebody feels like it's forbidden. Why? What's forbidden? Yeah. Because you're closed off from this person. Or maybe some of you don't want to have kids or something. I'm picking up on something here about kids. Some of y'all might not want to have kids. This person could be fantasizing about getting you pregnant. Or romanticizing that, like the idea of you having kids with them, but they know that's not a thing. Others of you, maybe there's like a weird age gap. I don't know. Others of you, I'm picking up on something here around you needing to focus on your finances and things like that, or you being someone that is super focused on your finances, and this person or these people wanting to be in your energy. They want more quality time with you. Yeah. Somebody wants more quality time with you. Someone is romanticizing the idea of you like listening to your heart. Maybe they feel like right now you use your brain, or you're only focused on what's logical. But if you were to use your heart and like to show this person that you, I don't know, that you've been doing the work to make space for love, this is like a dream to them. Somebody might actually feel like you both are meant to be with each other, or people romanticize you in a way where it's like, I think we're supposed to be with each other. Even if they've met tons of other people before, somebody in your energy is like, you're the one. Okay. When we talk to each other, you're the one. When you're on the dance floor, you're the one. When you're out there fighting for a cause, you're the one. When you're doing your creative hobby after work, you're the one. Somebody in here feels like you are the one. They also romanticize situations where, because like I said, some of y'all are coming up real chill. They might romanticize situations where there could potentially be conflict, but instead of there being conflict, you're like super nice about it. Whether you're super nice forgiving, or super nice like you wanted to talk to them or something like that. I'm getting like this person is imagining scenarios where where they make a move on you and you accept it. Yeah. Somebody has a really good work ethic. You or them. It could be both of you. But somebody has a really good work ethic. And this is something that's coming up in this romanticization as well. I don't know if that's the right word. There's somebody in your energy that feels like, there's so much. They feel a lot. Somebody that's romanticizing you feels a lot. For some of you, you could be a little bit older than this person, or this person is older than you. I'm also picking up on something here about ages. This person may feel like, they might romanticize the idea of them growing old with you as well in this pile. Somebody is taking you very seriously. And you could be avoiding them or closed off from them. Yeah. But somebody is taking you very seriously. You could even be rejecting this person or ignoring this person. This is also someone that romanticizes the idea of you giving to them. So again, like providing them with something that they don't have of their own, or providing them with help or knowledge or again, like you're a gym partner, you are their ride, you are someone that's protesting with them, you are a dancer. Like this person is imagining scenarios where you both could be in alignment with one another, or where you are also helping them just as much as they help you, if that's the truth, right? So that's all that I have. If I have to, I might do this pile again in the morning, because I'm tired. And I feel like I said what I needed to say, but let me see if there's anything else, just in case. No, I'm really getting a heavy vibe that this is someone that imagines scenarios where they're watching you create art or whatever it is that you do that's artistic, and them, like, I don't know, them also being able to win you over, or you being able to win them over. Something like that. This person could actually romanticize you, like fighting for them. Pile 8. Like if there was a situation where you had to fight for them, they feel like you would, or you could. With all these athletic people in this pile, I'm getting something here. I mean, they may also be fantasizing about how you became so how you became so athletic. They could be thinking about different scenarios of how that happened. But I'm also picking up on this energy here of someone that is, I don't know, someone that is wanting to know how you got so fit, okay, in more ways than one. So that's all that I have for pile 8. Thank you so much for watching pile 8. I hope this made sense. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance.